another Stan's How-To Tip of the Week. Today we're going to be talking about exterior doors, locks, weather stripping, and safety. One of the first things I wanted to point out was talking about the difference in deadbolts. This particular door has a single cylinder deadbolt on it. This type of lock, you just use a thumb catch that actually opens the lock and unlocks it. This other type of deadbolt is actually a dual cylinder lock. It has a key on the inside and the outside. You'll find these oftentimes on a door that might have a glass right next to it. This makes it a little harder for somebody to actually break the glass, reach in, just twist the knob and let themselves in. It does require a key to get in, so you'll have to keep a key somewhere close, but some people prefer this type of lock. The biggest thing I wanted you to know about locks is there is a difference when you go buy a lock. If you're looking at the cheapest lock, this is the type of lock you're going to get. This lock will typically have about 4 pins in it on the key. A better lock like this oftentimes will have a 6-pin key. There's actually an extra pin, an indent on your key. It makes it a little more difficult if you were dealing with somebody trying to pick the lock. After the deadbolts, the next important thing to consider is a strike plate. The strike plate is actually the part right here on the jamb that the deadbolt latches into. This strike plate won't do you any good if somebody kicks that door if it just has 2 little bitty screws in it. This particular deadbolt has already had some longer screws put in it. This one has just a regular deck screw that will go all the way through the jamb and into the wood framing. It prevents anybody that kicks it. It prevents them from just shattering this jamb and coming right in. That other lock that I had, it actually comes with a great big strike plate like that. Uses 4 screws. It comes with the longer screws. You put it on there, you put the long screws in it, and it makes it really difficult for somebody to just walk up, kick the door, break the jamb, and have access to your house. There's some adjustment in these locks. Oftentimes you will see daylight around the door. It either means 2 things. One, your weather stripping is worn out and is compressed. It might be dry. Oftentimes you'll see a lot of torn up weather stripping at the bottom where pets have been scratching at it. There's 2 things to do to fix it. One, if the weather stripping is in good shape, you might need to adjust your door some. These strike plates can be moved in and out to accommodate a tighter seal. If you get to the place to where you're convinced that this weather stripping is dried, worn out, shrunken, or if the pets have chewed it up, it's pretty replaceable. Most modern doors anymore just have a weather strip that pulls out. You can go to any home improvement hardware store. You get a weather stripping that has this spline on it. You simply cut it to length, insert it into that groove, and you're good to go. So just wanted to bring you some helpful tips and hints about what to expect and what to look for in the exterior doors on your home. If there's anything else you'd like to know, just holler at me. I'm glad to help. Thanks. Bye.